Okay, Karl, so obviously a disappointing end to the game as far as the last minute goal on Saturday, but not a long time to wait before we can go again tomorrow.
No, I think, it's disappointing end to it. I think the frustrations from myself, the players and the fans were quite evident. When that goal went in, we were all bitterly disappointed. I think we did enough. I don't think that was the first shot on target. Look very comfortable. We just need to learn how to see games out and be more ruthless and more professional in certain aspects of our game. The group's tenacity and desire and application was certainly there for everybody to see inside the stadium at the weekend. But when we're on top, we've got to be more ruthless. We've got to score 2, 3, 4. It's only been once this season when we scored 2 and we drew the game. Every other game that we've got more than the 1 goal, we've won. So it just shows you that the edge that you have to have. We get that second goal, it is the most important one. And it's important that the players go into the next few games, that mentality to score 2, 3s and 4s, because it's important, because when you're only 1-0 up, you're always suspect to an error or a mistake, and because one person switches off, which the players got told at the end of the game, and they respected that and they understood that and they took the responsibility. They were told again today and they took the responsibility like men, and I like that. I seen a different side of them today when they took the criticism like men, and they felt disappointed that we didn't get the results that we deserved. In 90 minutes in the last 2 games, we should be sat here 2 points out the playoffs with 2 games in hand. So it just shows you how close we are. We're still 6 points behind with 2 games in hand on the team who are in 6th. So I know the teams below them haven't got that many games in hand on, but still, on a team that was 6 at the moment, we can still close that gap. It just happens to be Millwall. It'd be nice if we could catch them. But I think it's important that we go into these games rather than worrying about the negatives of the past week, concentrating more on the positives, which is the fact that we're looking a much better team. We're looking more aggressive, we're attacking better, and we're getting more people in the box.
Is it a bit of a double-edged sword that we have these Saturday, Tuesdays coming up, obviously with last Saturday in mind, and we want to recover, and even though we didn't lose the game, it felt a bit like that, didn't it? But
not to me, no.
It
never felt like we lost, because we never. It was a case of we felt disappointed. It's funny how we both got a point, yet they feel ecstatic. But it is what it is. Like I say, we have no complaints. It was our own fault. We switched off ourselves. It just shows you, for 93 minutes of the game, we were perfectly tuned into everything we asked, and you slip for 30 seconds, and that's what comes with, unfortunately, when you're not having the right bit of luck. And the players were excellent, and today they've come in this morning. Obviously, they're on a recovery. We're not doing much training. A lot of things at the moment are classroom based, and the players now travelling up north today on the train, and we're training tomorrow as well in the morning. We'll play tomorrow night. We're staying in a hotel tomorrow, and then we're training again on Wednesday morning, with the recovery day being a Thursday. So we're trying to change things around and travel back to Manchester on Friday. So it's a busy week, it's a hectic week, but it's one that we've got to embrace.
Obviously on Saturday we saw Josh McGuinness come back and get a good half an hour in him. No Jake Fortikaski, obviously struggling with his ankle. How are we setting up for tomorrow as far as injuries and any possible returns go?
I'll probably make a few changes. I think some players look a little bit tired, a little jaded. I spoke to some of them today about certain players being out for a period of time, and we have to make sure the top end of the pitch that we don't break down. So missing a player for a game here or there is a lot better than missing a player for 3-4 weeks. And that's got to be the message. That sometimes bringing them out, they're frustrated and they're upset by that, but they're replaced by equally the same amount of quality, and it means they stay fit for the next game. And I know what my team is, and I know what I want to do.
Obviously Oldham, they're a place above the relegation zone, so they've got their own fight on their hands. What can we expect from them tomorrow?
Oh, we all have our own fight in our hands. That's just the nature of the industry that we're in, whether you're fighting to go one place or be promoted or stay in the league. We're all in a fight. It is what it is at our level. But it's Oldham a good team. Since John's gone there, he certainly showed them up. They look very aggressive, and when they go forward, knowing that they can play sort of 4-3-1-2, or they can play it more as a diamond at certain stages as well. And they can go 4-4-2. When I watched them at Milton Keynes last week, they went 4-4-1-1 in some ways, or 4-1-4-1, and they made it difficult for them, K-Don. So I've seen them play a lot. I've seen them twist between a number of formations. And hopefully we can be very astute in how we prepare, and we can get ourselves physically and mentally ready.
Obviously it's the second of 3 away games in a week. Do you prefer that in a way, having the bit of pressure off, not being in front of your own crowd, or are you quite desperate to get back in front of our own boys next Tuesday?
I think anybody would tell you playing the Valley is a special place. So I'd much rather be at home.